to Season 2, Episode 9 of the Sunday Shit Show. This one is pretty packed with music, but it's good. We got Bowie here with us, vocalist from 270.
Hello.
And he does a few other little things, but we'll catch up with Bowie in a minute. Anyway, Stu, what updates you got for us?
Beers, burgers and brews, mate. Nominations are open. We talked about it on the last show, so fill the viewers in, Gelch, what it's all about and how they can get about entering and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Sure did.
People are interested, so we've got a nomination form now up that can be either a paper version or online at thesundayshow.com. So at this stage, we want you to nominate your favourite craft brewery, your best burger shop, and where you get your coffees from. So get them nominated and then we'll move on to the voting process. And there's a bit in it. I think we'll do a big trophy for the stores that win. And I want to put together each week, bit by bit, a big bag of shit. So one lucky voter is going to get a bag of shit.
Sounds good.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, and it'll be good shit.
What do you expect from the shit show? Nothing but a bag of shit?
Yeah, so remember, jump on thesundayshow.com for that and for your nominations.
Yeah, so like and subscribe. We've had a few people hit us up. We want everyone to like and subscribe and comment because your comments mean a lot and that gives us a lot of feedback and we see what direction we're going in. But if you can't like and subscribe on your TV, go on your phone, get your YouTube app out on your phone and you can do it on there, and that's going to be really appreciated by us because we need to get the subscriptions up. So jump on, everyone. If you can't do it on your TV, jump on your phone and you should be able to do it on there.
Get amongst it, yeah. So that's on YouTube and on Spotify as well.
That's correct, yeah.
So yeah, so Bowie from 270.
Yes.
Hardcore band. I've got to see you guys a few times.
Yeah.
You definitely have the passion and
Yeah, definitely.
big part of the local scene here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into it.
Yeah, my name's Bowie. Just basically got into hardcore by... I'm a starter from the beginning and give it a short story, but yeah, I had a mate in high school. I'm out of high school now, I dropped out, but yeah, I was in high school with a mate and he was like listening to Motley Crue and all that, like 80s hair metal and all that, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty sick, eh? And then, yeah, I got into that, eventually got into punk and found like Misfits, Dead Kennedys, all of that jazz.
All
and then, yeah, all the greats in punk. And then my mate Gage, who plays in 270, he's the guitarist, and he showed me this band called Tsunami from San Jose, and I was like, yeah, this shit's sicker. And then, yeah, I eventually just found my way into like more hardcore bands, give it a listen, all of that. And then, yeah, I texted Antivision Cherry, and I was like, I was trying to start a band in that moment when 270 was like just becoming a thing. I was like, maybe this isn't gonna like become 270 as it is now, but all we needed was a bass player. And I texted Cherry saying, hey, you know any bass players that are willing to like start a band? And he gave us a few guys. They like eventually backed out because of their own stuff going in their lives. But yeah, we eventually got a mate called Nolan, plays bass. But yeah, after going for shows for about a year in Nambour, we just started a band and made it happen. And then here we are now. That's basically it.
You got Van on drums?
Yeah, we got Van on drums, Benji on guitar. He doesn't go to like the rest of the members in school, but yeah, we eventually just grouped up and then just started to make some songs and all of that.
Sick. And your songwriting process, what's that involve? Like, what's behind your lyrics and...
So songs usually come from Gage and Van. Since they're in the same music class, like Gage brings the riffs to Van, and then Van puts the drums over. And then what basically stems from that is we got a bass song from them, and then we bring it to the other guitarist and the bass player, which they just learn it. And then if they want to add parts, they add parts. And then with my lyric writing, I usually take inspiration from other bands and other songs, but to be honest, I just put whatever rhymes in front, and then, yeah, we just jam it until we're like, yeah, let's play this live. And
Sick. And live, you guys bring it. Like, I've been to a few shows. You just have a good time on stage. It's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just, and you're very, very tight.
And you backed up speed.
Yeah, we backed up speed on Thursday, I believe, 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago.
Yeah, the 17th.
Yeah, 17th of July. Yeah, that was really fun. Had Feel the Pain, band from Bangkok, Thailand called Whispers. They're pretty sick. Yeah, and then a newie band called Feel the Pain. Yeah, dope as well. But
good, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sick lineup. Good day, good show. Vibes were on, and then yeah.
The biggest show, Black Box.
Yeah,
seen quite some time.
Probably the biggest show ever in Black Box, I would say.
Being there, I think it'll be like Nirvana's early gigs. It only held like less than 200 people, but there'll be 5,000 people saying they were there.
Yeah.
It was like, it was just
Not as
mental.
shaking.
Oh, mate, it was mental. It was mental.
Better rip the roof off that place.
Yeah. And big props to Cherry and that for pulling that together. And
Cherry has been like a big part of that scene, and also Bad Habit Records.
Yeah.
They were putting on shows, and then Cherry was like, yeah, they're cool shows, but they're more like grind sort of shows, all of that stuff, noise. They're still pretty cool, but Cherry was like, yeah, I just want to put more like hardcore shows on in the way. But yeah, props to Bad Habit Records and Cherry from Anti-Vision.
yeah, well, even Bad Habit, I think on the Monday they had Urban Sprawl.
Yeah.
And Cherry's band.
Human Condition.
Human Condition, just on the footpath. That was sick.
Yeah,
that
footpath
was
show.
So fun.
Sick.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love, just the rawness and the realness.
Yeah,
of it,
plug and play. That's it.
In a day of like social media and everything's exaggerated and AI, you're just doing it old school.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Yeah. So, what about recording and getting tracks on Spotify?
So we began with the demos recording, all recorded at one of our guitarist's house, Benji's. We just had, rough bass, rough guitars, had an E-kit, put it on, also recorded vocals there. But now we're in the process of actually getting stuff done. We're still getting my vocals done on it, but after that, just a bit of mixing, mastering, and then boom, we can put it out.
So yeah, we can expect a release soon from 270.
Yeah, expect a release soon.
Sick. What about video film clips? I know there's a few live clips and that on YouTube, but he's doing actual film clips or?
Yeah, we were in the talk of doing one for one of our songs. We just have no clue where and what to do on it. So still in the base place, but yeah, we've had talks about making a few video clips for a few of our songs.
Sick. And inspiration, what bands would inspire you guys or you think's
Driving force?
Yeah.
Driving force, definitely Tsunami was one of the first driving forces for the bands. But I would say, for mostly everyone, it was just the San Jose bands from America. They definitely pushed us. Few of the first bands that we listened to were from San Jose. Me, Gage, and Van went to Tsunami last year in June. It was after that, it was just pure massacre. We just wanted to start a band exactly like that. But yeah, it was just a couple bands from there. Even me, I had a lot of New York bands that I liked.
Yeah.
Van had Turnstile.
Turnstile, sick.
On Broken Wings. Yeah, a lot of different style hardcore bands put us on to making a band.
And what do you think sets you apart from a lot of the other sorts of bands?
I don't know, mostly because we're young. We're just like getting in it at a young age, and all the other bands that we know and we're like mates with, they're much older than us. They're in their early 20s when we're just in our teens. But yeah, mostly just the style of music we're playing at that young of an age to just be like, yeah, get in that pit and get moving.
Because I know Jim from Speed, he was in the mosh pit when you guys he was there from the beginning. Like, a lot of headliners don't even show up for the support bands. He was a part of it and had your guitarist join them on stage for a song, and giving you a big shout out for your age.
Yeah, definitely.
And then with the cancelled show in January, thanking you guys for filling in for them, which was, you know, epic. Like,
yeah, it was pretty cool having them, like, having to cancel because of a good reason, and them coming back and just being like, this scene has surpassed the hype that we've been told. It just felt amazing to hear that. But such a big band that's played Coachella in, like, basically been all over the world. It's
and
pretty cool.
Talking crowds of 50, 60,000 to the small little room in Nambour. I think 160, 170 people. It was just...
It was insane.
Yeah, it was a pinch me moment for... Like, basically the biggest hardcore band in Australia in a long time.
Definitely.
Yeah. And besides, they're all cool guys, and
yeah, they're all very nice. Actually,
down to earth, and that's awesome. So, in playing live, know you're known pretty well around the Sunshine Coast, but you guys venture a bit further south into other areas?
Yeah, the furthest we've been is to Gold Coast in Brisbane, but we're planning on having a little run on the East Coast at the end of this year, January. Can't give too much info out just yet, but yeah, we're planning a little run on the East Coast. But yeah, furthest we went is Gold Coast and Brisbane, and they've treated us pretty well. They like us a lot.
Yeah, that's epic. Yeah, so where do you see yourselves in a couple of years' time, do you think? Because, you know, like, you've only been together a short time. You're pretty young, still juggling school and playing live and recording. Like, I think...
And you're starting to blaze a trail early.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty cool.
So you got goals?
Mostly a goal is to just, I don't know, like, we want to play everywhere, but whatever happens, happens. So at the moment, it's basically just like, make around Australia a bit, go down to Sydney and all of that. That's basically our goals, just staying on the East Coast and just moving around for a while until we can get a good enough offer and, like, plan, and so we can just go all over, basically, hopefully, just to,
What do you think the hardcore scene in Australia needs, like, in Australia and just locally here on the sunny coast?
Definitely more people in bands, and definitely, just more people going to shows, more people moshing. I mean, it's still a good scene. We've got, like, a lot of people in sunny coast, but compared to, like, most of the scenes in Oz, you see, like, packed out rooms, all of that. Like, we've got a good scene, that's for sure. We got, like, good moshes, but it could always be better. Like, with bands, people in the pit, people watching, people getting involved, people booking shows. It's basically all just comes and depends on people who actually want to make an effort and change the scene up.
I see. And do you see, like, crossovers into other subcultures, like graffiti, skateboarding, surfing? I noticed there's a bit of graffiti influence in some of your artwork and posters and that we see.
Yeah, definitely a lot of crossovers into different, like, subcultures and scenes. Like, definitely a lot of graffiti, because what goes well, just people like music to mosh on people to, and just music to, like, write some graph to. It's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely skating a lot. Get a lot of skaters up in Sunshine Coast having a mosh. But yeah, I know heaps of skaters that are also in hardcore bands and go to hardcore shows. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah. And have you had any shout outs for anyone you think
Definitely Cherry from Anti-Vision. He's been putting us on from the start. He's been giving us lots of love. Definitely a lot of bands from Brizzy. They're pretty cool. A lot of bands from Sunny Coast. Shout out to all of them. You know who you are. But yeah, other than that, mainly Cherry and also Beast Mode Candace from Beast Mode. She's been giving us lots of good offers. Like, we had the first Speed show, which got cancelled, but she also hit us up again to play Speed.
Yeah.
That when they just came back. And also we're playing with Tsunami and Outer Pocket, 2 San Jose bands in September, which she's given us pretty cool opportunities. And Only Big Records, he's been giving us a lot of opportunities, and that is just like independent label from Newey. But yeah, other than that, mainly Candace from Beast Mode, Cherry from Anti-Vision, and Louis from Only Big Records.
Yeah. And Cherry, like, knowing him, is quite an achiever. He's just in amongst it. We've been trying to hit him up to come on the show, but he's camera shy.
Yeah.
But he's a legend.
He's
for the local
definitely
scene.
really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's been a few live things going on lately, Stu.
Yeah, we just had the big weekend. Pricey put the big weekend on again out at the Black Flag Brewery. And we went out and checked all that out, and some good bands there the other night, wasn't there? So
it was a standout for you.
Well, I think Pricey's band with the new lineup was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty tight.
Goons of Doom, they're always the goons.
Yeah, they were definitely goons.
They were my 2 picks for the evening.
Yeah, for me it was the Phosphenes and Wits End, which had sort of an earlier Aussie grunge.
Yeah, I think all the bands.
Vibe,
they were all pretty good, but Phosphene was good.
Yeah, no, I like them. They were good. And for us, Urban Sprawl, what did you reckon about that?
That was insane show. Like, without beatdown and hardcore, I would definitely resort to like hardcore punk and all of that. I love a bit of hardcore punk, but Urban Sprawl was sick, and Human Condition put on a good show as well.
And you just don't see much like that, like an American band rocking up to a small record store, and it was just like a donation.
Yeah.
Just pass the hat around here, donate. And
that's pretty cool.
It was sick. It's just that, grassroots.
It's that hardcore spirit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Helping each other and...
Yeah, putting it on.
Yeah, and Human Condition, they're so tight.
Yeah, they're very good Sunny Coast band.
Yeah. Awesome, but back to Speed. I just don't know how.
Yeah,
there was not
insane.
A dud moment, nothing in the whole night. It was just energy from start to finish.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you guys matched the other bands.
Yeah.
You couldn't say anyone was better or worse than the others.
It was just a good ongoing night. Everyone was really good. Everyone was super tight. It was insane. Lots
of moshing, lots of stage dives.
Heaps of that.
Yeah.
Pretty good to see.
You get up a few times.
Yeah.
No, that was sick.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Music picks. So, Bowie, what have you been listening to? What's been tickling your earbuds?
I've been listening to some Speed lately after seeing them. But yeah, other than that, had a band called Denied New York. Mostly just Speed in Denied I've been listening to recently. They're pretty cool. Definitely different styles of hardcore, but those are my 2 picks.
Track in particular you think you'd like to mention?
Probably One Blood We Bleed by Speed.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. One of my favourites by them.
And just on Speed, what hardcore band mid-song can bring a flute out and just make it work? That is just
insane.
mental.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that was sick.
Flute in the hardcore.
It is just, it's got to be seen.
Yeah, you could never expect it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Stu, what have you been listening to since the last episode?
I've gone back in time a bit, and this band's just about to play River Stage on the 8th of August. They're sold out. So found out a bit late because it'd be a great one to go to. But Bloc Party, great. They're sort of post-punk, indie rock, Brit pop. A lot of surf films featured them years ago.
What's the track you're running with?
Track I'm running with is I'm torn. There's so many good ones. But I'm going to go Eating Glass.
Nice.
Eating Glass. It's great. They've got some great music, so
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, before I get into mine, I just want a big mention to our mates. Suicidal Tendencies coming out with Metallica in November.
Yeah.
Mike and the guys, and they've just announced sideshows,
Heaps.
which is gonna be sick. And they've actually got Big Noter, which is Briggs's sort of metal band supporting them. But a shout out other than that with it, I want to give a shout out to Big Luke Sorensen.
Oh, Luke, yep.
He done the little video promo thing, and it is sick. It is so good, and yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up with Mike and the guys again, and
Yeah,
it's going to be sick. So that's one to mark in your calendar.
that'll be a big one, yep.
Yeah. And for me, for my band pick, I've gone back in history and moving forward at the same time, which doesn't make sense, but Biohazard.
Yes.
They've got a new album with their original lineup coming out in October 17 called Divided We Fall. There's 2 singles out now, and this being their first studio album in over a decade. And mate, they are bringing it for a bunch of old dudes at the moment. Like, I don't like to put age in, but the song Forsaken in the clip, it is just
Mental.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's sick, so yeah, big props to Biohazard, and you know, it shows. Passionate and you love something, you can go on with it for years.
Sure can.
So yeah, so Stu,
Surf talk.
yeah, let's get wet. What's going on?
Well, got some notes in front of me because there's a lot to talk about. So we just had the comp at J Bay. That was pretty big. Dark horse. Well, he's not a dark horse, but you know, I don't reckon a lot of people would have had him in their fantasy team. And Connor O'Leary, I'm telling you, he blew the back out of Jeffreys Bay. He was on his backhand. He was just loaded up and blasting. Just some of the tightest big backhand snaps you've ever seen. And J Bay was pumping.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah,
pumping. It was on fire, and to come out and do what he did against everyone was incredible. He really, like, Connor's a phenomenal surfer. Love his surfing, love his backhand, and to see him just turn the volume up, it was just unbelievable what he did. Yago got second, so you know, Yago's Yago, and he was ripping. But yeah, Connor O'Leary, awesome. The women, we had Gabriella Bryant won it again. She's got some power, that young lady. Really pushes some water. And then we had Molly Picklum. Molly got second.
Molly.
She's ripping. Always doing Molly things, so well done to Molly. And then rankings. So the rankings now, we got Yago number 1, Geordie number 2, Kanoa in 3, Italo 4, and Ethan Ewing in 5th, heading into this final 5 destination.
Who would you like to see take the title?
Oh, look, I've got to say, well, I'm an Aussie, so I've got to say Ethan. And it's got to have one of the best styles ever. And I'd really like to see Ethan get up and win a title, yeah. What about you?
I'm backing Geordie. That guy, he just reminds me of Luke Egan, Taj Burrow, been on the tour forever.
Yeah.
Always just misses out. I think it's his time to shine.
Look, yeah, there's, you know, a couple of picks there. But
Yeah. You got anyone in the world surfing, Bowie?
I'm not really a surfer, to be honest, but
all
yeah, my dad's big on surfing, so
Yeah.
I've been living with surfing and all of that. Been to have a surf and tried, but never been able to get into it or like actually get on a surfboard and catch a wave. But yeah, no clue, to be honest.
That's all right.
So women's rankings, we got Molly Picklum, Gabriella Bryant, Caitlin Simmers, Isabella Nichols, our own Isabella,
Yeah.
and Betty Lou Sakura Johnson. So they're your 5 for the women heading into this final 5. But coming up, we have Tahiti in August, and the Lexus Tahiti Pro presented by IC Sunglasses. Good on you, Joey, getting behind the comps. So that's going to be pretty exciting. The Challenger Series, Jacob Wilcox is up there in front. Luke Thompson, young South African, and another Aussie in third, George Pittar. So
Nice.
yeah, that's getting exciting as well. I think the final challenges at Pipe this year, so that's going to be massive. Women's, we have Francisca Valesco, hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Sally Fitzgibbon, and Yolanda Hopkins in third. So yeah, they're all coming over. But what I do want to mention, Gelchi, is the Tahitian Pro Trials. Wow. So we have Kalia Galina, I hope I'm saying her name right. She is now going to be the youngest person in history, 12 years old, going into a CT event.
What?
Yeah, 12. Charging. Absolutely charging chopes.
She makes you guys look old.
Yeah, damn, that is insane.
Unbelievable. So she took out the trials for the women and will be in the CT event.
Okay, sick.
And then we had Mahinana Bray took out the men's. So he's earned himself a spot as well. So it's going to be stacked. On top of that, we got the Lexus US Open starting on the 26th. So surfing's just going mental.
Nice.
And Julian's in that one, so come on,
Hey,
Jules.
come on, Julian. Yeah.
Get it up, mate.
Yeah. So yeah, before we go, how do people listen to your music, catch you? You got a channel on YouTube?
People listening to our music are usually just live sets. If they ask us, I'll just be like, yeah, we have a couple live sets out, but not really any like official music out. But
So the best way to get you is on Instagram.
is just type up 270 HC, should be the top account.
Yeah.
But yeah, if not, just follow up Antivision, and we'll probably be like a recommended follower under them. But yeah, other than that, just 270 on Instagram, and then yeah, that's probably it, just to follow us.
Yeah, so all that'll be up on the website on the SundayShitshow.com. We'll do links to the Instagram accounts, video clip and Spotify links for our music picks as well.
Yep.
Don't forget, you can always listen to Songs of the Shit Show Volume 2 on YouTube or Spotify as well with our picks so far this year.
Yep.
And just on that, I just want to remind everyone again, don't forget to subscribe, comment and like. We need
Get on it.
your time.
Yep. And I want to do a big shout out to a mate of mine, John. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, John. Get on the shit show, mate.
Yeah, and just one other thing for me, I'm giving a shout out to stop signs.
Stop signs.
Why can't people bloody use them properly? They have a purpose, they're good when they work.
Hang on, mate. Can people drive in general these days or what?
I don't know, but we're going to revisit this stop sign one.
Merging's an issue.
Yeah.
Merging's a massive issue. Don't get me started on driving. Yeah, and while we're doing shout-outs to crew and everything too, I want to take my hat off to our Sandy, Gaz. Gaz the Soundy.
Yeah.
He's been a valuable addition to us, so shout out, Gaz. Well done, mate. We love having you here. Good job.
And we want to be able to give Gaz a bit more than peanuts, so help get our plays up, get our viewing time up, and hopefully put some coin in all of our banks.
Yeah, and anyone looking for a soundy, this guy's done Mad Max, Elvis, you name it. So you're looking for a sound engineer, hit Gaz up. We'll give you a link to Gaz's handle on Facebook or something like that.
Yeah. Actually, we're going to put it on the website, on the Sunday Shit Show. Look up Gaz the Sound Guy.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
we'll
it.
even get a photo of him.
Yeah.
Beauty guilty.
All right.
Crack your lens.
Well,
It's a shit show, mate.
on that note, you want to get on the good shit?
Get
Get on the Sunday Shit Show.